everyone, so today I have got a box opening for you. So this came from Amazon yesterday and I'm quite excited. So this is a doll I've wanted for a while. It isn't a Rainbow High doll, so coming from Amazon, it is not a vintage Cindy doll either. So it's a doll I've wanted for a while and it's been too expensive. So I've waited till she's gone down in price a bit. I think you can probably see her there, can't you? Right, let's get her out. She comes in a lovely box. So this is the Barbie doll from the Barbie film. Now, when the Barbie film first came out last year, I went to see it with my daughter and I loved it. I love that film. And I have been wanting this doll ever since, but she's been £44, which I think is a lot of money for a doll, for a Barbie doll. So on Amazon at the moment, she is down to 33. And I thought, I'm going to get her. It's a saving of £11. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'm going to get her. I'm not going to wait for her to go down anymore. I've wanted her for such a long time. And I do think £33 is a reasonable amount for her. Whereas £44 was, yeah, I just, and she was that everywhere. I couldn't get her any cheaper anywhere. So I'm happy to pay what I've paid. And I'm glad that I've waited. So on the back of the box, you can see a photo from the Barbie film there. So I have to say, she does look pretty amazing. Yeah, she does look a lot better than most Barbie dolls would look. I mean, I'm not a Barbie collector. I only buy Barbies that I particularly like. And she is one, obviously, that I particularly like. So let's open her up. I mean, I'm a bit late to the party here, aren't I, really? Most people probably bought this doll some time ago. But you appreciate things a bit more if you wait for them, don't you? I'm just trying to cut this bit of sellotape off. So I'm thinking of buying, you can get like a light box, can't you, to display this girl in. Well, you can display any doll in it, but I'm thinking of getting that to put her in, but we'll see, because that isn't cheap either, is it? Is she going to come out? She is. I don't think she's attached. Yeah, she's out. So the box is a nice quality box. Yeah, it's nice. Barbie the movie. It was, when we went to see the film, me and my daughter, it wasn't what we expected. It was so much better than what we expected. It was a brilliant film. Right. Let's snip her out. Her dress looks amazing. I love her dress. The shoes also look really nice as well. Obviously they're pink. Right, so I've got her feet and her arms out. So far so good. Look at her face. Lovely face, isn't she? Her fringe is obviously rock hard, but I'd expect it to be. To keep it in position, I would expect the fringe to be like that. I mean, I prefer it wasn't, but I would expect it to be. So it looks like she's articulated, which is good, so she should be. It's really sunny here today. So I'm not working today. I do normally work every Friday, but I worked yesterday instead. They needed someone yesterday instead, so I worked yesterday. So it's bank holiday weekend, isn't it? I'm working bank holiday Monday. I don't mind too much. A lot of people have to work bank holidays, don't they? Right, just getting her hair out now. So, yeah, I've got her hair out. So all she's in now is by her head. And I think I'm probably going to pull her out because I don't want to cut her hair. The inside of the box is nothing special, to be honest. I don't think I'll be keeping the box. Right, so, okay. Her hair feels okay. It's a bit frizzy. Let's get one of my rainbow high combs out. I've got about 200 of them. Right, let's see if giving it a bit of a comb will help. It's a bit matted and it's a bit frizzy. I mean, rainbow high hair is on the whole really good quality, isn't it? I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm struggling to get a comb through it, to be honest. It isn't fantastic. I mean, I'm not going to be washing it. It doesn't need to be washed. It hasn't got product in the back. She's got, yeah, and the style, I'd never be able to get the style like that again. So I'm not going to be taking it down or washing it. They're so skinny, Barbies, aren't they? Why do they have to make them so skinny? Just feeling her, I can feel how thin she is. I'm not used to handling a doll that's as skinny as that. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? They don't make them a bit more sort of a normal shape, really. I mean, I don't mean, you know, huge or anything. Not that there'd be anything wrong with that if they did, but I mean, they could make them a bit, they are so skinny. And, you know, I think after all these years, wouldn't you think that they would have, you know, made a few changes? I mean, they do some dolls. They do the curvy dolls, which I love. So now I've combed her. She's now got a lot of loose hair, which I'm just gonna snip off. I mean, they are better because they do the curvy girls, but I think the curvy girls are kind of more sort of a normal size, really. They're not that curvy. But anyway, so I've combed her hair. I mean, it looks a bit better, but it is a bit frizzy, and I mean, it isn't. I'm just snipping off as I'm combing it. The hair's sort of coming out, so I'm just snipping those bits off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in the hair, actually. I wanted it to be all smooth and nice, but I mean, it's not, hasn't got any product in it, but it is just a bit bushy. Can you see? I'd have preferred it was completely straight and glossy. That's how I would have preferred the hair to be. But having said that, it isn't, you know, it isn't awful. And from the front, it looks amazing. I mean, it is soft. It's just not glossy. And then when you feel it, you can feel the sort of frizziness of it. Yeah. So, from the front, she's got a fringe. And, yeah, the fringe is nice. I mean, the fringe is solid, as you can see. But I'm going to leave it like that because it's keeping it in place. So she's got nice earrings in. She's got some little white earrings in that have got sort of, are they flowers on the ends of them? Are they flowers? And then she's got a matching necklace to the earrings, which I think is also little flowers, isn't it? Let me have a closer look. Are they flowers? Yeah, they are flowers. They're little white flowers with a pink bit in the middle. Can you see? So they're matching. So I like the earrings and I like the necklace. I like the bow in her hair. I like the style of her hair. It's very nice. I love her dress. Oh, she has actually got a bracelet on as well that matches, which is white flowers with pink in the middle. Yeah, so the necklace, the earrings and the bracelet all match, and I do like them. Her dress is, it looks lovely, and it looks like it's going to be better quality than it is. So this dress is not made out of cotton or anything like that. It's made out of that, you know, the cheap, really thin, it's just that material that really cheap dolls' clothes are made out of. It's like a, I don't know how to describe it, but I would have hoped the dress would have been made of a cotton material, but it isn't. It's made of a really cheap material. That's quite disappointing as well, actually. I mean, it looks lovely, but when you feel it, I mean, it looks amazing. It's a beautiful dress. It looks amazing, but the material is that really thin, cheap, satiny material. But it's not satin how you'd think satin. It's thinner than that. All I know is it's the same material. If you've ever ordered cheap dolls' clothes off Amazon or whatever, that's what that's made of. Isn't that a shame that they've not made it out of? They've made it out of the cheapest material possible. I mean, it looks lovely, but I would have assumed that was a sort of cottony material, you know, a cotton polyester mix material. I mean, it isn't. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? So the belt is nice, and she's got Velcro from her back down to the top of her bottom there. I mean, it fits her lovely. Fits her really nice. And, you know, I mean, the material it's made of, it does hang nicely. So underneath, she does actually, this is rare, she does actually come with white pants on underneath. That's quite rare, isn't it, for a doll? They've normally got the sort of moulded on ones. So that's a plus, I suppose. She does come with little white pants on. Yeah. Right, so her shoes are lovely. They're very high pink stilettos, and they've got like a sort of, they got on the front, are they hearts? Yeah, they look like little hearts on the front. They're attached to her feet by these little elastics, and I'm going to leave them on, I think. So she's very tall and she's very, very skinny. Yeah. Very petite indeed. She's a size 0. Size 00, I think she probably is. I do like her. Her face is nice. So she's got pink, bubblegum pink lips, nice white teeth. She's got pink blush on. So she's got painted on eyebrows. She's got blue eyes. Not painted, yeah, painted on eyebrows and painted on lashes. Black eyeliner. Blue eyes. Yeah, her face is painted. There's no like real eyelashes or things like that. So how does her head move? Her head does move up and down, right back like that, and then right down. So her head's got quite a lot of movement, and obviously it goes all the way around as you'd expect it to. Yeah, good movement in her head. So what movement has she got at her waist? She's got no movement at her waist at all. She has got articulated elbows and hands. So her hands move. That's good, isn't it? Move up and down and round and round. And then obviously her elbows move. Her articulation is good. And then her knees are articulated and they bend. And then obviously I assume, yeah, she can do the splits that way. And she can't do the splits at all the other way. So her articulation is good. It's not fantastic. It's good. I'm glad I didn't pay £44 for her, to be honest. I wonder if she'll go down in price eventually. She probably will. If you leave it long enough, she probably will. I think she was the last one left on Amazon though. So I don't know whether she'll eventually, you won't be able to get hold of her anymore. I don't know. I do like her. I'm a bit on the fence about her, to be honest, because I do like how she looks, but it's almost as if you feel the hair and you feel what the dress is made of, it is disappointing. Yeah, it is. But I mean, she, you know, you wouldn't know that if you saw her in the box. And I mean, it does hang beautifully, the dress. It does. But the material is that horrible. They couldn't have used the cheaper material if they tried, but maybe. But then I do think it would hang nicely in a better material as well, as, you know, it does hang nicely. Obviously, they've put the creases in it, haven't they? I mean, I'm pleased to have her. I have wanted her, as I say, for a long time, but I am a bit disappointed in the quality, to be honest. I mean, even like with her heels, look, that one's really bent. Get rid of that one. That one's really bent, and I can't really... Oh, I can bend it back a bit, yeah. I mean, it's good that she's got underwear on. That's something that Barbies don't normally have. She's got a mark. Yeah, she's got a mark there, look. Can you see here? She's got a mark on her there. I love her jewellery. I mean, she's very coordinated. She does look lovely, and she does look exactly like the Barbie in the film. She does. I don't think she's worth the £44. I am debating if she's worth what I paid for her as well. £33. I am debating that, because I am a bit disappointed with the quality of the dress and the hair. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? But I do like her. I do like her. I do. You know, the details on this doll are lovely. The jewellery, the bow in her hair, you know, it is lovely. And I do like the shoes. She is articulated, so you'd pay a bit more for that anyway, wouldn't you? More than a fashionista doll. But I think it's the hype of the film as to why she was originally so expensive. I'm so glad I didn't pay £44 for her, I really am, because she isn't worth it. She really isn't. So whether I'll get the light box for her to stand in or not, I don't know, because that's just more expense for me, isn't it? Because that, I don't think that's cheap. I think that's about £30 on its own. So yeah, no, I probably won't get that now. But I do like her, and I did love the film. The film was brilliant. So that's Barbie. Now, while I'm on, the other day I did an unboxing of this girl. I'm going to forget her name. Let me just check on her name, because I'm terrible. It's Rosie Redwood, yeah. So I've washed her bunches. I washed them a few times, and I've let them dry naturally. So even though I've washed them a few times and let them dry naturally, this is the first time I've sort of gone back to her since washing them. I'm still having to brush some product out. There's just so much product in there. So I'm just going to do that now, and then you can see how much better she looks. Let's take her off her stand. You can see how much better she looks. Yeah, she's, even though I've washed these bunches probably about 3 times, she's still got a bit of product in her hair. So I'm just combing it out. I'm so glad to get that product out. It was awful. I love this doll. I wouldn't have bought this doll if I wouldn't have bought this doll, rather. If I hadn't have seen her for a good price in TK Maxx, I would never have bought her. So I'm really pleased to have her. So she's also got product in the top of, well, she's got product in these bits. I don't want to take her hair down, so I'm not going to do anything about that. Just going to leave it. I mean, her hair's a lot better. I'm just putting those in a bit tighter. So, here we go. How much better does her hair look now? Do I need to get a bit more out? Maybe. Yeah, it's a shame that they put so much product in, isn't it? I think all Rainbow High collectors would agree. And you can see, even though I've washed them a lot, this, you know, it's still not completely out. But it's a lot better than it was, and I think I can get the last of it out just by combing it, I think. Unless I need to wash them again, maybe. I don't know. They seemed like I'd got it all out. And as I say, I always let it dry naturally. So yeah. She's a beautiful doll though. I'm working tomorrow as well. It's I work every other Saturday, and it's my Saturday to work tomorrow. I mean, my husband, he works shifts, and he's in a job where bank holidays are just a normal day. So am I. And so's my daughter. We're all in jobs where bank holiday is just a normal day. So we're pretty much... Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? Oh, wow, look at that. Look at Rosie. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Look how full they look. Don't they look nice? Oh, yes. They look a lot better. Oh, yeah. Amazing. She looks brilliant, doesn't she? So pretty. So, that's my video for today. Which doll do I prefer? This one. And she was cheaper than this one. I think I paid... What did I pay for her in the end? Rosie, what did I pay for you? Let's have a look. £19.99 instead of £36. She is a far superior quality to this girl that I paid £33 for. So that's probably why I don't collect Barbies, I suppose. I have thought about... I've seen some of the vintage Barbies, and I do like them. I have thought about maybe getting a few really vintage Barbies. The Barbies that would have been out... I mean, I'm a vintage Cindy collector. I was born in 1966. So 73, 74 was when I got my first... Well, I only had, I say my first Cindy. I only ever had one Cindy. So I wouldn't mind having a Barbie doll from 1973, 74. I mean, yeah, they would have been out then, wouldn't they? Yeah. I wouldn't mind having one from that era. But as for buying brand new ones, yeah. Anyway, I've got her now, so I don't know whether I would have bought her if I would have known what the dress and her hair would be like. She is pretty. Anyway, let me know what you think. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have got the doll from the Barbie movie, as I have. Let me know what you think about her. Anyway, enjoy this lovely sunny day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.